All right, peasants. We are here. You guys are all queers. All right. Well, unfortunately, I'm here by myself. CEO will be on soon. He's having technical difficulties right now, so it is what it is. Let's say what's up to all you fags in the chat. Well, not Jay. We know you're here. You know what I'm saying? We got Little Nig. Yo, Little Nig, what's good with your fucking okay? How the fuck did y'all niggas lose to if y'all gonna break Golden State's record and y'all gonna lose? Y'all lost to Indiana without Tyrese Halliburton, you fucking bums. Y'all trash, y'all garbage. Horrible. Throw y'all away. You sue me? You feel me? It is what it is. We got Gavin in the chat. Was good, Gavin. CEO still crying after the Patty lost. Yeah, that's a fact. Well, speaking of that, we have CEO here. CEO, say what's up to the people. What the fuck is that?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
I have no idea. It's some technical issue.
Oh, now, wait, your phone or your computer?
No, I'm on my computer now.
Oh, okay. Let me just turn my shit down. But CEO, say what's up to the peasants here.
Yeah, what's good, peasants? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a great show. You know, shitting on many things today.
Well, I know you're gonna be pissed off about these. What's up, Jordan Fresh? How you doing, bro? I know. I saw you guys in the comments pissed off about the Patriots winning, which I'm actually shocked the game was that close. It was like 10-7 or some shit like that.
Yeah, I mean it was 10-7. The Broncos would have went to the Super Bowl if Bo Nix was playing, but of course they got that bum ass Jarrett Stidham, good for nothing. So. So now we got Jalen Hurts 2.0 in the Super Bowl, fraudulent path. You already know the deal. So,
well, see, we could talk about it because everybody knows the score. Obviously, the Rams and Seattle are playing. Well, CEO Najee says he wants to play the Rams instead of Seattle and believes that the Patriots will beat the Rams. Your thought on that?
My thoughts are that the Patriots are a fraudulent team. They got the benefit that the Chiefs, Ravens, and Bills were not present during their path to go to the Super Bowl. This is one of the most absolutely just cupcake walks, probably number one in history of the NFL. Agreed. Looking at the schedule, looking at the playoff teams they played, looking at the luck they had with the Bo Nix injury, and they had to play a backup to get to the Super Bowl. This is nothing more than a fraudulent, disgusting run by an overrated quarterback, an overrated head coach. I'm calling it right now. Najee's going to eat dick like he always does, like he did with the Vikings. He'll do that with the Patriots because we are ahead of the curve, and we're predicting exactly what Drake May is and exactly what this Patriots team is actually made of, and it's not made of any fucking substance whatsoever. So I cannot wait to prove that idiot, disgusting, moronic plague of a man called Najee, whose IQ is sub-room temperature, by the way. So,
well, hold on, he's barely a man. Let's chill out there.
Yeah, you got a point.
Number two, get over with that Viking crap. No, bro, you trolled us for. First of all, you said Aaron Rodgers was going to go to the Vikings. You trolled us with that, and then you said they're going to go to the conference. And we're never. And guess what, Najee? You think that's bad? Watch in a couple weeks when you lose the Super Bowl. So, we have a new viewer here. Make sure to subscribe. Source of income. Huh?
I'm not listening. All I know is this dude is obviously a clown. All right. This guy's obviously
someone else. He knows who we are. How the fuck? I thought it was someone new. How does he know you're a Ravens fan if he's new? Nah, who the fuck?
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, this is probably some Najee account dupe so that he can feint like he has more support than he actually does. But Najee, you don't. You're a clown. You're in the same bucket as that other clown. What's his name with the shy picture? That clown, Lil Nig. All right, that's exactly what he is, a Lil Nig. All right, that's the bucket you're in. All right, just get in your place. Stop making dummy accounts and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like beyond fucking ridiculous. We'll see, yo. You know what I'm saying? I will say this. Listen, we've seen one-hit wonders. Drake. I do not believe in this. I feel like the Patriots are gonna miss the playoffs next year, CEO. They're gonna have a tougher schedule, and I just up and down that roster, I'm not impressed. And I'm not impressed with Mike Vrabel either. We've seen Mike Vrabel's a one-hit wonder. Remember that Tennessee Titans run, CEO?
Yeah,
what the fuck did he do after?
This is such and this is what I'm. If they came to the dance, as you say, with all the wins, like I've never, apart from all the cheating scandals in the Patriots' history, which is numerous cheating scandals. Apart from those, there were certain years where Brady was cooking and doing his shit, and no one took away the Patriots dynasty or really questioned it apart from the cheating scandals. But apart from that, no one really questioned it because we knew that Tom Brady and the New England Patriots were the real deal. They were the fucking real deal. This team is not a real deal. It's a fraudulent team. And a lot of people, they'd rather ignore the journey that this team went through, going through the absolute worst of the worst to get to the dance. Like this team, it struggled with Jarrett Stidham. This team faced Justin Herbert, who's barely, if he's not even a top 10 quarterback in my book.
Agreed.
So you went against CJ Stroud, who's a bust, if we're being honest. He's a bust.
Agreed.
Okay. So this is who you went to go to the dance. And now you went and faced the mighty Jarrett Stidham. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Anybody who has any semblance of football knowledge knows for a fact that this is a fraudulent team. This is not the real deal. This is not Tom Brady. This is not Bill Belichick. This is a fraudulent ass team, and it will get exposed in the Super Bowl. And next year, you will see exactly what this team is made of. And by the way, RJ, like the fact that we're ahead of this before anybody else, just like we were ahead of this with Justin Herbert. No. We were ahead of it with Justin Fields. We were ahead of it with Brock Purdy. We're ahead of it. So you motherfuckers are sheep that just eat the living shit out of the propaganda that's fed to you. You have delusional motherfuckers like Najee thinking they know ball when they don't. That's why they made the fucking Vikings pick. And yes, we're going to bring it up every single time because you have trolled us for the last year with that dumb shit. And I will bring it up every time to discredit you. You absolute clown.
Exactly. And I just want to say, now, granted, I didn't watch the game. It is what it is. Broncos can't save us. Where are you hiding? You really believed in Jared. Now, granted, I mean, they could have. Now, CEO, it's come to my attention, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm going to wait for my Patriots slander in the next couple because Super Bowl's not going to be next weekend, which, by the way, next podcast will be my birthday. So all you peasants better be here. You feel me? But CEO, right?
Yeah.
I've heard that this fucking retard, Sean Payton, had a chance to go for 2 field goals, a field goal to tie the game up or to win the game or something like that. This goes back to my point on why I can't watch the NFL. CEO, this whole analytic fantasy football shit is utterly sickening. It's just the same thing with, and speaking of being ahead of the curve, me and CEO, specifically me, came on this podcast and said, listen, we gave Dan Campbell his credit. We gave the Lions their credit. You should have took the points and beat the Niners. And CEO, did the Lions make the playoffs this year? What the fuck have they done since that conference championship? 0. Silch. Nothing. Sean Payton, if this is true, if you went for, first of all, why the fuck are you going for it with a backup quarterback? And second of all, guess what? You lost by 3 points. Like, it's utterly ridiculous. Like, see, you can't be the only one that sees this shit in football. It's like, why? You see that little stupid thing at the corner where it says, when it's 4th and 4, you're most likely going to get it. So, you have to show me some data where that's true. Because every time they show that, the teams 9 times out of 10 never get it. Like, where are they getting these stats from? Where are they getting these analytics from? I feel like they're just making this shit up. I honestly do.
Yeah, listen, Sean Payton deserves a lot of blame. But at the same time, bro, like the fact that you had to work with Jarrett Stidham, like that has to put you mentally in a fucked up place.
I understand that, but CEO, but that's more of a demand on Sean. Why are you going for it with Jarrett Stidham? Why? Take the points.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, listen, the Broncos defense did a great job. You can't gonna do better than that. Given the circumstances, it's just goddamn. It's like when you have, and I agree. You got to take the points when you can get them because it's Jarrett Stidham. The dude is not a bad. The dude is ass. Like the dude is garbage. The dude is why is he employed? I have no idea why he's employed. Should be in the CFL somewhere. I just listen, and you know what, the Broncos. This is why backup quarterback matters because at least if you had some, solid backup. out there, maybe you can pull something off, but you can't do shit with Jared Stidhams of the world. Like, what the fuck is this clown, bro? Like,
I will say this. This was a short, like, I mean, they're deep in the playoffs. I mean, who else? I mean, did they really think Bo Mix was going to go down? So, like, I understand, like, it is what it is. But, like, Sean, like, you deserve, I mean, granted, the Patriots are still fraudulent. They're fucking trash. I'm going to be shitting on them in the next couple of weeks. But, listen, Sean, this is beyond just Sean. It's just these NFL teams. What is so bad with taking field goals? Like, what is bad about that? Like, holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, especially when you got like I kind of understand if you had like a world beating quarterback, but having Jared Stidham, you got to take the points. You owe it to your defense, and Sean Payton just pulled a John Harbaugh. He pulled a fucking Dan
Campbell.
Dan Campbell pulled the fucking Gavin's here, so Kyle Shanahan. It's just, man, and it would have been so glorious. Like, just laughing at them if they lost to Jared Stidham would have just hit like crack. But unfortunately, we can't do that because Sean Payton is Sean Payton. He's just part of the old guard coaches like the Tomlins, the Harbaughs that just get close enough, but just never do it again.
And also, people need to realize that fucking defense is very emotional. Like, you gotta, if you, especially like, defense will give up, and defense, like, if you go out there and fucking play bad, they're gonna play bad off the reflection. Even if you have a top defense, you take the 3, it's a 10-point ball game. Maybe they get a pick 6. They're more motivated than you being a fucking retard going for it with your backup quarterback. Like, what? Like, did you think this asshole was gonna be fucking Drew Brees or some shit, Peyton? What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, listen.
Hell, even with Bo Mix, I would have still kicked the field goal. It's like, bro, take the point. It's the playoffs. This is for the Super Bowl.
Listen, all I know is that, of course, I think like all of us want Stafford to win the second Super Bowl. At least, the same people, right, RJ?
Yeah.
But, it's coming, the realization that we might legit have either Sam Darnold winning a Super Bowl or fucking Drake May winning a Super Bowl. Like, that's disgusting, and I'll never forgive John Harbaugh for what he did to the Ravens. This was one of the weakest playoff entries of all time, and John Harbaugh should have been let go 2 years ago. And we're really about to have, like, there's a legit chance that Sam Darnold wins a Super Bowl ring before Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. And that's
Herbert,
crazy.
Dak,
that's crazy to think about. But at the same time, I think about it. I'm like, well, Joe Flacco has a Super Bowl ring. Nick Foles has a Super Bowl ring. Like, we know that the Super Bowl ring is not the end all be all of being a better quarterback than your peers. We know this. So at the same time, it's crazy to think about that Sam Darnold could have a legit chance. But, shout out to Mike McDonald, playing against the Rams. If they win, like the Rams, I want them to win. I want them to win everything. But at the same time, it's just like I have this feeling in my stomach like the Rams would be the type of team to lose to the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
I don't think so.
Because the defense does not, like, I don't know, like the defense. I feel like when it comes to I feel like the Rams have a better quarterback, and I guess you could say a better head coach for now. A better head coach for now.
Well, McVay's been the 2 championships, 1-1. He is the better coach.
No, that's what I said for now. Like, Mike McDonald's exceeding expectations, so we have to see what his trajectory is. So I'm kind of future proving this.
Wait, was he the head coach last year too?
Yeah.
And he had Geno and they missed the playoffs, right?
Yeah, he had fucking Geno Smith. They got rid of his ass. So
I just want to say this. I'm still not a believer in Sam Darnold, and that might be crazy to say. I don't think he's a franchise quarterback. I'm not saying he's playing bad. It's just I have to see it next year to believe it, to be honest with you.
No, I don't think he's a franchise quarterback either. I feel like the Rams are basically Stafford, Puka, McVay, and everyone else. All right. So it's one of those things where you have to rely on Stafford and Puka's heroics to like advance them to win it all. I'm not saying it's impossible, but the Seattle Seahawks are more complete team, right? Apart from the quarterback, which is again, it is the most important aspect of the game. But when you look at their defense more complete, I feel like when you look at the weapons apart from Puka, it's more complete. So I don't know. I feel like either team could give the Patriots a hard time, but it's just like the defense for the Rams have been unimpressive, in my opinion.
I will say this, CEO. They played in what? They played in Chicago, and then they played in Carolina. They had to go down south, and then they had to go to Chicago where it's cold. I want to see how they play. They're in Seattle right now, right? I'm not watching the game, but they're in Seattle right now. They're a warm team. They're about to have this warm game in a dome in the Super Bowl. I feel like the defense will show up better. I will give them that.
Listen, I will say this though.
You're losing to both teams either way. You can want LA. You're losing to both teams.
Yeah, listen, it's 10-3. Seahawks are up.
Okay.
Listen, bro, I just want to make this abundantly clear. Although I would like to see Stafford get a second ring for nostalgic purposes, I am not above rooting for the Seahawks. Mike McDonald was my favorite coach. And, I'm like, listen, if it's the Patriots or the Seahawks, sign me up for the Seahawks getting revenge on the Patriots. All right.
That would be crazy. That would be crazy because the Seahawks and the Patriots, the first time they played in the Super Bowl, that was on my birthday. This Super Bowl, if they go, will be the week after my birthday. That would be a very crazy coincidence.
Yeah,
hopefully outcome, though.
And by the way, I don't care if Sam Darnold gets the Super Bowl because, we all know what he's about.
Yeah, bro. Like, that's a Brad Johnson, Trent Dilfer, Nick Foles Super Bowl. Like,
you're right. Like, yeah, exactly. Like, people, I don't know why. It's just people in the media, in general, just love to, suck off. We already talk about how much they love to suck off mid quarterbacks. And just to give, by the way, I don't even care about the whole Sam Darnold thing. I want the fraudulent Patriots not to win shit so they can fall off next year.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll be right yet again. And that's right. And that's what we need to have. Sam is not a backup, though. Okay, I'm not saying he's a backup. He could be a mid-tier quarterback.
Okay, that's fine. You're not a backup, but you're still not top 10. Or would you put Sam in the top 15?
I think he would. I
mean, he's not in the top 10. I know that. But no, top 15?
I mean, listen, I know quarterback talent in today's NFL is not very hot. It's horrible.
Well, he might be top 15 the way how.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. He legitimately top 15 the way the NFL is currently structured. I mean, when you look around the league, it's
there you go.
It's not impressive. So,
well, speaking of more NFL topics, CEO, Sean McDermott fired. Your thoughts, CEO?
I think we predicted this last podcast before he got fired.
I think we predicted it last year, to be honest with you.
Yeah. We said he's going to get let go eventually. He did get let go. Listen, Bills, although I will say that the Ravens also fucked up the playoffs because they didn't make it, but you royally fucked it up.
Yep.
Royally. Ridiculously fucked it up. Sean McDermott had to get fired. There's just no excuse that you don't go to the Super Bowl in a AFC that has fucking Drake and May, CJ Stroud, and fucking Jarrett Stidham headlining that shit. All right. So you had to go. He had to get fired. I don't know. They haven't hired anyone yet. We'll see who they hire. I don't know. But the Bills are not looking like they're in good shape.
I don't know why Bills fans are so upset about this. I want to sit here and say this. I want to give a shout out to the OG CEO, Fizz Vegas, and you're going to be very delighted. On next Sunday, he will be dropping a Josh Allen firing range because I paid him to do it. I said next Sunday because next Sunday will be my birthday because we need to hold Josh Allen accountable. CEO, I'm not a fan, CEO, of you fucking up and then cleaning up your fuck up. People want to sit here and say, oh, Josh Allen did this, that, and the third. Okay, great. CEO, he had 4 turnovers that fucking game. Yeah. One of them costing him a field goal to go up 20-10. I don't give. If you have to play Superman every time you fucking play because you fuck up a lot, that's not credit to you. You have to clean up your fuck up. You see, if I spill something in your house or you spill something in my house, I'm not gonna give you credit for cleaning shit up. You should be fucking doing that shit. The guy threw 2 picks and two to 3 fumbles, CEO. That's his fault. Simple. If this was Lamar, Dak, even if this was Burrow, Mahomes, like, we'd be shitting on him. But this fucking fag, him and Herbert get a fucking pass for that shit? Absolutely not. And Najee, no disrespect, bro. I get a lot of W's. You're the one that gets L's. But go ahead.
Well, so, I mean, let's just go down the list of the most recent head coaching hires so we can review them.
Okay,
starting off with number 1, I think we already did this last year, but we're going to give it a grade. All right.
Okay.
John Harbaugh to the New York Giants. What's your grade on this, RJ?
I'll give it a C off the fact that looking at the last Giants head coaches to now, probably Harbaugh is an upgrade, but we know what Harbaugh is. I'll give it a C to be nice.
All right. I'm going to give it a C plus. All right.
You did better than me. Shit.
Like, only because they're coming from the depths of hell and like making it out of the 12th like realm of hell into the 10th realm of hell. So that's the only reason I'm gonna give it a C plus, because it is technically upward mobility. So that's the only reason to get a C plus. John Harbaugh will give them 8 or 9 wins this season, which will be a triumphant victory for the New York Football Giants, considering they can barely get 4 wins a season. All right. So you get a C plus. By the way, they hired, I think, Denard Wilson as their DC. A solid hire, but not impressed.
Isn't he a DB or some shit like that?
I don't know. I don't remember, but
I don't know.
Listen, he was a DB coach, so maybe he was a DB.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that's better than fucking Zach.
John Harbaugh is bringing in the circus to New York. He's bringing in all his buddies that suck dick all over here at Baltimore. So keep that in mind. C plus. Yeah, we've seen better. Now, number 2, Jesse Minter to the Baltimore Ravens.
Go first. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know. I'll give it a B minus.
All right. So I'm gonna give it a B plus. All right. And the only reason I'm gonna give it a B plus is for the following reasons. Now, it can't get an A because he's unproven. We don't know what he's about, yet. He comes from a Harbaugh, so he's gonna get deductions from that. But listen, I give it a B plus for the following. He's not old. All right. I think he's in his 40s, so it's technically a young head coach. You kind of want that. You don't want the old guard. No one wants that bullshit anymore, right? So I'll give him some points for that. You know what he is, RJ? He's a Mike McDonald bootleg copycat. All right. So Jesse Minter is a Mike McDonald clone, and the Baltimore Ravens hired him because he's basically Mike McDonald, as close as you can get to Mike McDonald. Now, I don't think he'll be as good as Mike McDonald, obviously, but I think that this is the closest thing they could do, because I think this hire proves that they know they fucked up letting go of Mike McDonald and keeping Harbaugh. So they went and got the closest thing to Jesse Minter. He has almost the exact same defensive style as Mike McDonald. He's a defensive head coach. He went through the exact same ranks as Mike McDonald did, working under both Harbaughs. This dude is a clone of Mike McDonald. So we'll see what happens. I know the defense is not going to be shit. That's all I'll say about that. But, B minus, you know what? I forgot, because we're doing the minus and plus. I'm going to give it a B. All right?
I give it a B minus, number 1, because he's not proven. Number 2, and CEO, you did bring up a good point, that the Ravens know they fucked up with Mike McDonald, especially now, right now, as he's playing for the Super Bowl. I will say this, CEO, and I'm not saying this is we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know how people like, they'll like try, like they're trying to find the next Kyle Shanahan, the next McVay, and they'll hire someone who thinks they are like that because they have similar traits. Prime example, Mike McDonald, or no, not Mike McDaniels, and fucking what's Matt Nagy and shit. I
Yeah.
will be cautious of that. And just once again, listen, Mike McDonald is an exception, good coach. It's from a horrible. You see, you should all people know that I should have skepticisms of things that come from the horrible tree. Even Jim.
Yeah, funny enough, this is technically off. I mean, yeah, I guess it's coming from the Harbaugh tree. I mean, like in general, not only like it's because it's Jim and John, but technically, like dating it back to this is technically all under the fucking Andy Reid tree.
And Andy Reid tree's not that successful either. I mean, I know.
No, I mean it's not. But this is it would technically be under the Andy Reid tree. So, I mean, listen, I'm not like we have to see. Listen, I like the move because it means that we got rid of Harbaugh. So that's why I'm giving it a favorable because it's a good.
You got rid of Harbaugh name. You didn't get rid of Harbaugh because
I don't think he's not like yeah we got I'm not going to unfairly judge him as a Harbaugh clone or anything like that. So because let's be honest,
associated with them. That's a fact. He's associated with them.
Yeah, but let's be honest. Harbaugh is associated with Andy Reid, and he's not Andy Reid. So,
well, I mean, that's proving my point even more. That, like, hey, listen, man, this guy. I don't know if he's gonna be the next Mike McDonald. I'm not shitting on him because we don't know. I'm just
you don't know.
That's why I'm giving it a B because it's not. It's better than fucking John and another person we'll get to, but I'm gonna be in the middle. I'm gonna be indifferent. A B- is like in the middle.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm gonna give it a B plain. All right. I'm gonna drop the plus only because again he's unproven. So we'll see what he does, but I'm happy we moved on from Harbaugh.
Do you guys still have Orr and fucking Munkin still over there?
No, they're fired.
All right, so we'll see who we hire as a coordinator. That's gonna be the big thing.
The news is that they're trying to recruit Mike McDaniel as the OC, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
I don't know about that. No.
Listen, I'm not like him as a head coach. Fuck no, but as an OC, not the worst.
Oh, remember, this is from Shanahan. This isn't. You don't got Shanahan as coach. I'm just letting you know.
No, go ahead. I mean, yeah, like we like for example, Dable as a head coach. Fuck no, right? Okay. As an OC, I don't think it's the worst thing you could do. You feel me?
I agree. I rather have Dable because at least because Shanahan's an offensive coach, so their offensive coordinators are like, okay, how much is it Shanahan versus you? Dable was under Durbin, and we know Durbin's a defensive guy, so Dable had to be great. That was his baby. Mike McDaniel, I'd rather have Dable than fucking Mike McDonald. But I mean,
like Dable. Yeah, I'd rather have Dable. Also, like, yeah, but we'll see what that like defensive coordinator doesn't matter at all because we have a defensive coach. So
yeah.
All right, now third hire. Kevin Stefanski to the Atlanta Falcons. Give it a grade.
Hot take. I give this an A-.
Okay, I feel like that's hot. That's a hot take. Go ahead.
Listen, that division is so fucking bad. Like, it's bad. The fucking Panthers division is bad. I honestly feel like Penix still this was technically his rookie year. His rookie year started to finish.
Yeah.
If Stefanski's saying I'm going to take on the project of Penix, who they just took a couple of years ago in the first round, I feel like, they have the talent. They have it. Raheem Morris is not a head coach. He's definitely not an offensive head coach. I actually kind of like the Falcons, had them as a sleeper playoff team. I feel like Stefanski could take that team to the playoffs. I mean, it's not that fucking hard of a bar. I mean, if the Panthers can win that division.
All right, so
for the Falcons, this is an A-.
I'm gonna give it a B+. Okay. All right. The reason I'm gonna give it a B+, I think the hire was good. Okay. Listen, I'm not like if Stefanski went to Baltimore, I probably wouldn't like it. That as much as for the Falcons, and the reason I say that is for multiple reasons, right? First of all, like we beat them a lot, so obviously I don't want them there. But
chill.
Yeah, but still. But what I will say this is that Stefanski got Well, didn't he get like 2 head coaches of the year under the
Yeah,
Browns?
when they won a playoff game with the Browns.
So that's impressive stuff because you have to look at the whole picture, right? The Browns are an organization that cannot be redeemed, right?
Garbage.
So no one can succeed in that organization. It's unredeemable. So it has no Super Bowls. It can't, like, you would have to be like, if you won a Super Bowl with the Browns, you are the greatest head coach of all time. Like, I don't care about Bill Belichick. I don't care about Bill Parcells. I don't care about what was that? The Washington head coach, Green something.
Joe Gibbs.
Joe Gibbs. Like, if you win a Super Bowl with the Browns, you are the best head coach of all time. That one Super Bowl wins means more than any win in NFL history, and I think you probably agree.
Yeah, facts. Unless it's like the Lions or some shit like that.
Right. So when you take that under consideration, he did really well. He did really well to get 2 head coaches of the year and keep them occasionally competitive. So he could probably do a lot more with a better organization. Now, again, the Atlanta Falcons are not exactly a good organization. They also have 0 rings, but they're probably a more, well-run. They have better pieces and they have a more well-run organization top to bottom. So I want to see what he does with Penix. I want to see what he does with Pitts to see if maybe he can revive him. I want to see, and I think it's a good hire for them because I don't think they could do better. I'm gonna be honest.
Agreed. I'll say this. I mean, the Falcons are not a great organization, but they're not dog shit like the Browns. Like, they're like, okay, I wouldn't say respectable. They're just there. You know what I'm saying? They're just there. The Browns are like, I'm not fucking going there under any circumstance. That is a horribly run fucking organization. Horribly run.
Yeah, correct. I agree.
Who's next?
All right. Next we have. Let's see. All right. Number 4. We have Robert Saleh to the Tennessee Titans. RJ, give it a grade.
I'm going to just keep it real with you. D+.
That sounds about right.
D+. Listen, Robert Saleh, great defensive coordinator. Head coach? No. I'm sorry. Nah, simple. Like, nah, I can't do it, CEO. Like, bro, like, Cam Ward, like, nah, I can't do it, bro. Like, I don't care what he did with the Jets. It's the fucking Jets. Like, shut up. People who talk about Robert Saleh, like, he didn't do anything with the Jets, okay? He kept them semi-competitive. So fucking what? Who cares? The Jets, no. Cam Ward demanded trade, retire, do something, bro. Get the fuck out of Tennessee. It's dog shit. Horrible. Your thoughts?
I'm going to give it a D, the lower than you.
Okay.
The reason I'm going to give it a D is because Robert Saleh, like you said, solid defensive coordinator, but he's not head coach material. Mm-hmm. On top of that, I think this is the Titans' way of saying, oh, shit, we fucked up letting Mike Vrabel go. Let me get a bootleg version of Mike Vrabel and Robert Saleh. So
they called it downgrade Ravens.
Yeah, they went with the downgraded version and said, oh, shit, Mike Vrabel was going to the Super Bowl. We fucked up. A woman owns the team. Enough said. So, so like I said, RJ, they hired his clone, right? His brown clone. They wanted to get somebody similar of that ilk because I think Amy Strunick or whatever her name is realized that she fucked up by letting Mike Vrabel go. So
time out. I'll give it a C. He was the coach for a Kirk franchise. This is like Stefanski to the okay. Najee. Before CEO shits on you, let me shit on you first, bro. Stefanski won a playoff game with the Browns and went to the playoffs with the Browns, 2 to 3 times and won coach of the year twice. Robert Saleh was winning 4 fucking games with the Jets. This is not comparable, you fucking retarded NFL fan. Shut the fuck up, bro. And this is why you'll always be a clown on this channel. What the fuck are you talking about? You're telling me the Jets are more cursed than the Browns? Like, come on, bro.
All right, now listen. Now with the Salah, first of all, if this was we're grading this from a team hire, right? So this
Yes.
is why I said okay, this is a D as a team hire. But for Salah, I'd grade this an F as a career move.
Agreed.
Like you just came off of the Jets. Why the fuck do you want to go to Tennessee?
Like why?
Like why? Like no. Like be a defensive coordinator. Go back to I don't know. Well, where was he? He the defensive coordinator? Was he? Did he go back to San
Francisco? Yeah.
Just stay another year. Stay another year, or just stay another year in San Francisco. Be like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna build up my reputation some more. Like, what's the point of going to Tennessee? Like, who knows? Maybe the Colts job opens up next year, or maybe some or the Buffalo job. I know they're gonna have a head coach, but like some job has to be better than the Tennessee.
Did he take this job before or after Dermott got fired?
I think after.
You took the Titans over the Bills? Okay.
I mean, I could. The Bills probably didn't want him. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
So, like, maybe that was his only offer. That could be. But at the point, if that's my only offer, I'd rather return to the Niners, build up my resume for another year,
and maybe free check.
Right, and maybe next year another organization is gonna have an opening that's better than than the Titans. Come on, there has to be a team out there who next year's position is way better than the Tennessee Titans. So
yeah, bro.
It's an F for Salah. It's a D for the organization. This is gonna be the Jets 2.0, RJ.
Yeah, it's gonna
play him out.
Yeah, facts. And fucking Cam Ward's just this is the black Jets and Cam Ward's the black Zach Wilson. That's it. Like any potential this guy had, GG's, bro. It is what it is, bro. Like horrible.
He's gonna have to take the Sam Darnold route, and then after his like third team gonna be decent enough for something like that.
Yes, facts. Who's next?
All right, next we have, let's see. All right, number 5. Jeff Hafley to the Miami Dolphins.
I don't even know who that is.
That's the defensive coordinator for Green Bay.
All right, I'll just give it a. I don't fucking. Was Green Bay's defense even that good this year?
I have no idea.
You said Miami?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it an F. Miami's a dog shit organization.
All right, I'm gonna give it a D minus. All right.
You might as well just go say fucking F with me.
yeah. I mean, listen, I don't think it's a good hire. Like okay, you had Micah Parsons, you had Xavier McKinney, and I don't remember their defense being that good. So, I think this is a pretty bad hire for Miami, and if I'm a fan, I think the fans were like, "What the fuck is this?" So, there's not much.
They say, "What the fuck is this?" They say, "Who the fuck is this?"
This is it's bad. Like it's just bad hire. This is probably the worst one thus far.
Yeah, facts. Who's next?
All right, next is the 6th and final hire, number 6, Mike McCarthy to the Pittsburgh Steelers. RJ,
I'm giving this a fucking D, a D grading. D.
D.
Because you literally just hired Mike Tomlin just with white skin. That's it. And I'm going to just keep it real with you, CEO. Now, who's the – but timeout. I just realized something. Is Rodgers coming back with Mike McCarthy? Is the reason why they hired this asshole so they can get Rodgers back next year?
Yo, I wouldn't be surprised.
I just realized that shit in just real fucking time.
I wouldn't be surprised.
See, I was going to say, bro, Mike McCarthy doesn't have Rodgers, who's a prime Rodgers, who's a Hall of Fame quarterback. He doesn't have Dak, which say what you want about Dak. He's a lower top 10, high top 15 quarterback. You have a washed up Aaron Rodgers. Because I was going to ask you who's Pittsburgh's quarterback. I just remembered it's Aaron Rodgers. Listen, and ironically enough, you hired the coach that beat you in the Super Bowl 10 years ago. Or 15 years ago, whatever the fuck it was, CEO. Listen, bro. At the end of the day, this is I damn near want to give this an F because it's just a lateral move, but I'm gonna give it a D because I know they're gonna. Are we sure this guy's gonna fluke up and win fucking? Time out. He did have some success with Dak, but this is a horrible trash move. And he's like 60, CEO. What was the point? Your thoughts?
This is a D minus.
Did I say D or D minus? I don't even remember which.
I think you said D straight.
All right. And by the way, get on kids on suicide. Watch this.
This is one of the worst hires you could have done, and not because I think that Mike McCarthy's resume with the Cowboys was pretty decently impressive given what he had to work with.
It's fine.
And the owner he had to work under, right? So it's decent, but like, I'm sorry, this is a downgrade.
Really? You say it's a downgrade?
It's a downgrade because you're taking like at that point, why you should have just kept Tomlin at that point. Like, I'm being honest. Like, I don't think anyone in the league would take McCarthy over Tomlin in the general thing. Like, I feel like if you put it up for a poll, I think Tomlin would easily edge out. Like, if you ask the new team, who do you want as your new head coach, Mike McCarthy or Mike Tomlin? I think we know who win. So it's a horrible pick for them because it's you know why? Because this screams. I'm scared that I let Mike Tomlin go, so let me pick the safest thing out there. Like this screams of no innovation. This screams of scared, just plain out. Like he's afraid. Like Art Rooney, the owner, he's scared. He's scared to let Mike Tomlin go. It was allegedly said that Mike Tomlin stepped down. Maybe that's just a nice way to say he got fired. But like, I'm just being honest. Like, it screams like Art Rooney was just like, bro, I don't know what to do after Tomlin. Instead of going, I don't know, Clint Kubiak, or instead of going Jesse Minute, or instead of going someone new to get into the whole new era of coaching, he decided to go to an old guard coach who I think the vast majority of fans around the NFL would deem inferior to Mike Tomlin in general. And, it's just, well, what's the point? And not only that, the optics are horrible because you have Aaron Rodgers as head coach. Because even if the case wasn't to please Aaron Rodgers, this looks like you literally like sacrificed your franchise to please Aaron Rodgers. Like this feels like the Jets situation where they try to please Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Rodgers was the GM. I'm not saying that he had a decision in this, but like come on, right?
I'll say this, right? Say they get Clint Kubiak, right, CEO?
Right.
Say Clint Kubiak wins 2 games the next 2 seasons. At least you give him a time where it's like, okay, we get high draft picks. He can get his quarterback. He can get a team around him. With Mike McCarthy, if you win 8-9 games, you're just gonna be back to where what the fuck you been doing, dog?
No, it's just, but ours is that's what I'm saying. It's like,
and by the way, Mike McCarthy's 62, turning 63 in November. Why?
Like why?
Mike
like,
Tomlin's younger. He's a decade younger than this nigga.
But at that point, I'm just like, why not? Just if you're afraid to let Mike Tomlin go, which this screams of like, oh shit, like we have to get someone that's as close as Tomlin that we can get. Like this is what it feels like. If that's the point, then you might as well just kept Tomlin, told him to pick a quarterback, and we're gonna run it back, but this time around you're gonna definitely decide the quarterback that you want in the draft, and you're gonna like at that point that might have been a better move because first of all, the Steeler fans are on suicide watch. Like because at the end of the day, they're like, what the hell was the point? Like we waited 19 years for this opportunity to go with a new, innovative, young head coach. That's what people want nowadays. They want someone young. They want somebody, like they want someone like a not Shanahan, like a McVay, right? Where it's kind of like this younger, more fresh coach with brand new ideas that can bring your franchise to the next level. That's what they want. That's what the Steelers wanted. They're tired of the old, steady, the Harbaughs, the Tom. They want the new generation. And guess what? They not only did they go back to the old guard, but now they're older. Then now you got someone that's older than Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, I'm older and see, out of all right, look, so I'm gonna make a list, right? We got Mike McCarthy, John Harbaugh, Mike Tomlin, Sean Payton. Out of all those guys, even Kyle Shanahan and Jim Harbaugh, I'm gonna keep it real. He might be the worst one out of all 5 or 6 guys I just named.
The only way that this would have been worse is if they hired Bill Belichick. Like that's the only way it could have got worse for Steeler fans. And looking at everyone in the first of all, you should have went with Clint Kubiak. And I'm not saying he's going to be a good head coach. We don't know, right?
But at least it's something new. We don't know.
We know brand new. Like people would get hyped. People would be like, Steeler fans would at least be like, "Hey, look, he made bum ass Sam Darnold look good." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they have something to hope for, but you just gave like they had 2 weeks of excitement. Who's going to be our new head coach? And you just stabbed them right in the chest. All right.
Yeah. And once again, like at least with Gary Kubiak, like bro, you have even if he's not like good as couple years, let him grow and develop just like Kyle Shanahan did. Let him get some draft picks. Fucking Mike McCarthy's gonna fucking 8-9 wins, and you're gonna be picking in the top 20 again. It's just fucking Mike Tom. Oh my gosh! And the Steelers are considered a smart organization, but they're considered smart. Like, can we reevaluate this smart shit?
I don't think it's a smart organization. I think it's been a retarded organization for a very long time, and the fact that they never had a losing season was mostly because Tomlin was, I guess, competent enough.
On dog shit.
Right. So exactly. So, like, do I trust that Mike McCarthy can? No, I don't. I don't trust Mike McCarthy. I'm sorry. Right. Like, I don't. I'm not saying that he's a bad head coach. I think under the right situation, he could be decent. But this is going to be a 9-win team. This is going to be same old. Nothing fancy. He's going to stay around for 2 to 3 years until who knows? Like, knowing how cowardly their owner is, RJ, they might just say, McCarthy, you're set for the next 10 years, bro. Like, give us 9-win seasons for the next 10 years. Like, that's how pathetic the Steelers organization has become. And it's just the perfect word. They're a carcass of what they used to be. They used to be an exciting offensive, defensive juggernaut team. You had an AB with Big Ben throwing them the ball. You had Santonio Holmes. You had Troy Polamalu, James Harrison. Now you have what you have? What?
DK Metcalf and Aaron Rodgers.
Like Aaron. And by the way, if this was a move to like try to convince Aaron Rodgers to stay another year, like this organization is not only not smart, it's retarded.
Yeah.
Because why are you simping for a 40-plus year quarterback who's out of his prime, washed, not good anymore, right?
Yeah.
Instead of getting a quarterback and developing him. You know what's funny, RJ?
Yep.
They had been in quarterback purgatory since Flacco. We've been past the whole Flacco career arc in Baltimore. We're like 60% or 70% through the whole Lamar Jackson career arc.
Mm-hmm.
And the Ravens might get another young quarterback before the Pittsburgh Steelers decide to start finding a quarterback in the draft to develop.
They might be through 2 quarterbacks. They might be through 2 head coaches before they even get like. The last young and up and coming developed quarterback they had was Ben Roethlisberger. To be honest with you, I mean, do we want to count Kenny Pickett?
No, that was. I mean, I guess you could say, but they got him in the second round, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Like, when did the Steelers say, "Let me mortgage the future, go to the top of the draft, and get a quarterback"? When was the last time they did that? Yeah, it was big like in the Ben Roethlisberger era.
Yeah, because they traded with the Giants. I don't know what the fuck they did, but they were in the top 3 or something like that.
Well, they got Big Ben in the first, right? So
yeah.
Like, when's the last time they gotten a first round quarterback? Like, I mean, a legit first round quarterback in the top 10. Like, they haven't, bro. Like, they've been nothing but quarterback hell. Rodgers, Mike McCarthy. Like they had. I mean, this is horrible, bro. I mean, what's next? They're gonna once the whole Rodgers experiment is done. Like, are they gonna go
Yo,
around and
yo,
find?
yo. I'm gonna tell you. Well, Lil Nick says Kenny was selected in the late first round. So I mean, even with that, with the failure, CEO, I'm telling you this right here, right now. They will trade for Dak Prescott because he has success with Mike McCarthy. And you mark my words.
Oh, bro, you know what? That's not even a hot take. That's not even a hot take, RJ. You know why? Because that's what they like. They like not even sloppy seconds. They love sloppy thirds. Like there's no like Dak Prescott's a good example. Like maybe when Stafford becomes washed,
Yep.
they'll take a crack at Stafford. Maybe I'm trying to look at like old ass quarterbacks around the league right now, or about to be old ass quarterbacks, and
Dak's gonna have a losing record, and then maybe the Cowboys decide, hey, maybe it's time to fire Schottenheimer and trade Dak. They're gonna trade him to Pittsburgh and Pittsburgh's gonna be like, well, we saw 12 wins with fucking Dak and Mike McCarthy in Dallas. Maybe we can take that. I'm trying to tell you, they'll trade their first round pick or whatever the fuck. They'll trade TJ. They'll do something, bro. I'm telling you.
You know what?
By the way, you should be demanding trade as well too.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I mean, they might take a crack at Daniel Jones once he flames out in Indianapolis. Like they'll take a crack at anything at this point. Like, who knows? Maybe they'll call in Zach Wilson to sit under fucking Aaron Rodgers to see if they can revive his career.
Who are some? I don't even fucking. Maybe they'll take fucking Kyler or Tua.
No, Kyler's another good. Like, yeah, like they like, ours, and maybe they'll take a flyer on Baker too after he's done over there in Tampa.
I think he just resigned, but yeah, that's a great example. Like, it's beyond like the Steelers. Like, if I cared about the NFL enough, I would shit on the Steelers because they're not a good organization. They're not a good organ. And you know what? Something in me believes that Mike Tomlin did step down because he's like, bro, I can't do this anymore. Like, the stress levels of this shit. Like, it's like you tried your this is the incompetence of people thought Tomlin was the problem. And listen, does Tomlin deserve some smoke? Yes. But look what you have a chance to get Kubiak or just someone young and up and coming, and you pick Mike McCarthy, a 62-year-old CEO, after letting go to Tomlin, who's literally a decade younger than him. Literally.
Yeah.
Wow. That's oh man, Pittsburgh, man. Yo, if you're I told get on kid, like, bro, just retire being Steelers. Listen, we need to normalize retiring from being a fan of your team. Listen, when you're a kid, you make dumb decisions. When you're adult, you need to make smart decisions. Being tied to a dog shit team is not a smart decision. Wasting your time there could be amazing games out there, and you're wasting time watching the Pittsburgh fucking Steelers with Mike McCarthy and Aaron Rodgers, and then next year Mike McCarthy and Dak fucking Prescott. Like, come on, dog. Like, what are we doing? Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, it's just what can I say? What can I say?
No, nothing. By the way, do you know the score for that game as well too? I completely forgot about that game.
13-10, Rams up.
Oh, the Rams are up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, shoot. But CEO, you know what I'm saying? Now that we kind of got all the NFL topics out the way for right now, because Buffalo still didn't hire anybody, Cleveland didn't hire anybody. Who else is having an opening?
Thinking that's about it. Yeah. Oh, Arizona, but no one gives a shit about that.
Yeah, no one cares about that. Do you think Sirianni or Kyle Shanahan gets fired?
No, Sirianni stays. Kyle Shanahan, I think he stays too.
You think they both stay? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So Buffalo and Cleveland, they'll probably hire somebody by now. So, you know, it is what it is. Speaking of that, CEO, let's talk about some NBA, CEO. You know what I'm saying? Very interesting stuff going on in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? CEO, as you can see, your Celtics are still in second place. On a losing streak right now, but still in second place. My Knicks just rolls back to 3 after beating the 76ers, CEO. So Listen,
Yeah,
CEO,
you were at number 4, by the way. So
huh?
you were number 4. Heading down to number 5, by the way. So
Well, CEO, we're number 3, and we're right on your heels, CEO. But you know what, CEO? It doesn't worry me, all right? Because we have a retard in the chat named Little Nig who said, well, what's good? It's funny how Taj pops up when you start talking basketball. Who
yeah,
said we were going to lose to the Sixers if we played them in the playoffs, and that was Little Nig. And we just beat the Sixers to go back to number 3, who's number 6. And by the way, but RJ, the refs bailed y'all out. But the refs bailed, okay, Little Nig. Lil Nig, stop talking ball. But anyways, CEO. Well, hold on. We're gonna get to Lil Nig's OKC in a minute. But CEO, what's your thoughts on these Eastern Conference rankings right now?
well, I think that we got the top of the top up there. The Pistons, Celtics, both teams clearly better than the Knicks. All right, both with potential to kick the Knicks out the playoffs. All right, mark my words. Jaylen Brown will solo shot those bum ass Knicks. All right. Cade Cunningham, your boy, is probably going to put you to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't be nah. Well, rappers are a little bit too
you believe in Scotty Barnes?
No, but listen. All I'm saying is the Celtics about to get revenge. All right, and the Pistons, if we can't get it done, Pistons will put you to sleep, bro.
You're believing in JB Witherspoon, who we beat twice in the playoffs, and you're believing in Jaylen Brown team. Now, granted, it's looking like Jason Tatum's going to come back, but come on, bro.
Oh, Jason, that's a wrap for you, bro. That's a wrap.
Listen, if you want to sacrifice Jason Tatum's career just to come beat the Knicks, I'm glad we're that big of a threat because he should not be playing at all this season.
I mean, listen, I told you I'd rather he not play, but I can't. Apparently, the Celtics organization.
It's not confirmed, but he wants to come back. But you know what? It's all good. At the end of the day, all this to be Jalen Brunson. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Towns.
Those New York bums, all right, will not get a chip while the Celtics still breathe. All right, I'm calling that out right now. I swear, bro. Who does RJ think the next? I mean, that's a little Nig right there.
Well, hold on, time out. We're gonna get to Lil Nig in a minute, CEO. Because I don't know if you heard the news, but listen. At the end of the day, Knicks. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We're back on our winning ways on a 2-game winning streak. We beat this Nets, which is not really saying much, but then we beat the fucking Sixers, who are number 6 right now, who Little Nick swore up and down we were gonna lose to in a 7-game series. And it's funny how he talks about how we got cheated by the refs when Embiid literally got fucking 13 fouls throughout that whole game. So, I mean, it is what it is, CEO. But CEO, OKC 37-9 lost to the Indiana Pacers without Halliburton and cannot break Golden State's 73 or 72-9 record. The OKC Thunder are bums. Your thoughts, CEO?
Although I hate Shy because he's a flopping bitch, you know what I'm saying? This is another team that could destroy the Knicks. All right. Yeah, okay, listen, Lil Nig, even though you're a pariah and generally a disgusting and abhorrent individual,
you want NBA's flopping ass and Lil Nig to fucking win an NBA championship, CEO.
Over our division rival, absolutely. All right. Yo, Lil Nig, I'm sorry. Listen, at the end of the day, I mean, be honest. Can you see the Thunder repeating? Be honest. Can you? No. Under no circumstance.
And you know why, CEO?
All right, go ahead.
Time out. Speaking of that, well, hold on. Because I'm going to say something right now. But the Spurs, they're second. Nuggets are third. I want to give a shout out to Jamal Murray. He's actually been cooking. Not granted, Joker's not there, but they've been doing good. Lakers, we're going to talk about the Lakers soon. Suns, Warriors. We're going to talk about the Warriors soon with Jimmy Butler going down. But I want to say something. Someone brought this to my attention, right?
Yeah.
The OKC Thunder have not been the same since Jalen Williams has came back.
Okay.
They've been on a losing streak since Jalen Williams came back. And Jalen Williams, according to Little Nig and according to all these faggot ass SGA dick riders, which I fucking hate, you guys didn't care about SGA like 3-4 years ago. Please shut the fuck up. There might be some tension on who the best player is in that organization, because how do you go from almost being the Bulls and Golden State's record to now you get Jalen Williams, which CEO, you would think he's an upgrade. But turns out you guys are playing dog shit with him. So I honestly believe a epic trade or they will lose in the second round, CEO. Mark my words, just like I said a few months ago. They've been cracked, CEO.
Listen, as much as I hate SGA because he's a flop artist, bad for the sport in general. I don't know, like losing 9 times is pretty impressive. You know what I'm saying? That's a good record. You feel me? So
CEO, they've lost 6 of those 9s with Jalen Williams at the helm coming back.
Now, it could be because a lot of people, you have to understand something like first of all, maybe the chemistry is a little bit off, right?
Okay, CEO, can I make this case? They lost to the Hornets, the Jazz, and the Indiana Pacers. I'm just like, come on, bro. I don't give a fuck how bad your chemistry is. You should be blowing these teams out.
No, I agree. I'm just saying, like, listen, as much as I hate Lil Nig, I hate SGA, I feel like they are a threat, RJ. Okay? They are a threat. And it could be an embarrassment of riches, RJ. Maybe, sometimes less is more, right? So maybe they need to move on, or maybe they just need to wait a little longer to see if things gel together. But I don't know, bro. Like, if you told me I had to play the Thunder, I'd be a little bit, scared. You feel me? But apparently,
hold up, Najee, where W Najee? Denver's more impressive than fucking OKC. They're winning without.
I'd be scared of Denver too. Don't get me wrong. I'd be scared of Denver too.
They're winning without Joker. The Spurs. I'm more scared of the Spurs in Denver than I am the fucking OKC. I said it. OKC are fucking frauds.
Okay, so are you designating them the New England Patriots of the NBA?
I can't go that far because they won the championship, but they are. What's a fraudulent ass team that won a chip? But we know they were frauds.
I don't know. I mean, if, for example, if my Celtics, bounced the disgusting Knicks, right, and made it all the way to the chip, and I had to face the OKC Thunder, I'd be a little bit, nervous.
Now, if Tatum was healthy, you shouldn't be nervous. You're cooking. Well, no. You guys have no bigs. But at the same time, listen, at the end of the day, OKC ain't doing shit. The Celtics definitely ain't doing shit. I know that for a fact. You know what I'm saying? Kay Cunningham, your time's not here. You guys need a big trade. Okay, listen, y'all gonna see in June what I've been saying. See, I'm gonna be ahead of the curve on all you guys. You feel me?
Listen, I feel like I'm not saying that the OKC is gonna repeat, but I feel like they're a perennial threat is a fair way to assess them.
They're a threat. I'm just saying they're not. They're pussies. You feel me? I'm taking Nuggets and I'm taking fucking the Spurs.
No, like
Come on, these niggas won 7 games with the Indy. They could have lost to the Pacers. Let's not forget about that. If Halliburton doesn't go down.
Lil Nick says, "Are you are? Oh, I gotta fix it up because he can't write. Are you are not aware that our key players are injured?" That's basically what he was trying to say.
Okay, fine. Joker's out for Denver. They're still winning. Correct me if I'm wrong, CEO. Didn't the Spurs go to the in-season tournament without Wembanyama? They still won. Yep. You're the defending champions. You're losing to. You still have SGA. CEO. We can agree Wemby's the franchise guy for the Spurs. They won games. We know for a fact Joker is the franchise guy for the fucking Nuggets. They're still winning games. These niggas still have SGA, Chet Holmgren. And you're losing to Indiana and the Hornets and the Jazz.
Yeah,
unacceptable. You can agree with me on that point, right?
Yeah, I can agree with you on that.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
The Nuggets have hella depth, and Murray took a step.
Get the fuck up, please.
Heart Mitchell, Caruso, and J-Dub are all hurt.
Heart Mitchell, Caruso. If your team is relying on Heart Mitchell, Caruso, and J-Dub, what does that say about SGA and Chet Holmgren? Isn't that supposed to be your franchise guys? Wemby goes down, the Spurs can win. Joker goes down, the best player in basketball, they can still win games. Like, come on, bro. Like, miss me with all that shit. Please miss me with all that shit.
I mean, yeah, if nigga, they key players.
They're not the key player. What? So you're telling me, so what does that say about SGA, CEO? He needs key players to win.
Yeah, we know SGA's not him. We know we'd rather have Wemby on our team. You know, we'd rather have Tatum. We'd rather have Brunson. We'd rather have Tyrese Halliburton. All right. We'd rather have all of them over flopping ass, disgusting, overrated SGA. All right. I think you can agree, right?
And Josh Hart are injured, the Knicks will get worse. Yeah, but we still have Brunson. Brunson still wins. Nigga, Josh Hart and OG were injured. We did have a little losing streak, but we still won games. Y'all niggas are losing to Indiana. You're losing to, like, I don't give a fuck who's hurt. If SGA is hurt, okay, fine, cool. But even with that, CEO, like, bro, you lose to Indiana without Halliburton and fucking Miles Turner, who's on the Bucks right now. Like, that's the Hornets. See, keep that in the Hornets, CEO. Those should be free wins, fucking 75-25 by half.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Come on. Listen, nigga, you were on a losing streak. Listen, we all know Lil Nig is going to simp for OKC. You know what I'm saying? So
he's a playoff Shea fan. He's not an OKC fan.
Yeah, he's a Shea dick rider. But listen, at the end of the day, by the way, if Tyrese Halliburton didn't unfortunately snap his shit up in the finals, maybe the outcome would have been different. That's all I gotta say.
That's like, CEO, let's not act like, okay, I'll put it to you like this. I'm gonna say this before I just gotta head upstairs real quick, right? CEO, your Celtics dominated the Mavs, right? Dominated the Mavs in the finals, unfortunately. Horrible. The fucking Nuggets dominated the fucking Heat. I think that was 4-1. Golden State, I think you guys, it was Golden State and Celtics. You guys won how many games? What? You guys won that first game. Did you win another game too?
Don't
was
remember.
It 4-2?
But that sounds about right.
Yeah. Golden State won that convincingly, right? The Bucks dominated the Celtics. I mean, the Bucks dominated the Suns, right?
Yeah.
These niggas win 7 games with the fucking Indy, and it took a fucking massive injury to the superstar player for them to win in the third quarter.
Yeah.
So you can curse out Lil Nig while I go do something real quick.
All right, chat. While RJ's doing something real quick, I can answer all your questions, because I got more ball knowledge than Lil Nig over here. So if y'all have any questions for the, sports expert, let it fly. Apart from, Lil Nig, because you're probably going to say something stupid. The 73-9 Warriors went to 7 with Cleveland. Are they ass? Listen, Lil Nig, bro. I'm not saying your little OKC Thunder aren't a threat. I said they are a threat. I'm just saying that you are not a dynasty. You're just a threat. All right. So you should give me credit for at least acknowledging that you're a threat. All right. Like, that should be enough. That should be enough credit to acknowledge that you're a threat. The Nuggets will win the chip this year. I mean, the Nuggets are good. They're decent. I bet Gavin's probably happy about that. But listen, at the end of the day, if I had to pick, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the winner's coming out the West. I don't trust the Eastern Conference. I think it's weak this year, right? I don't believe that the Celtics are gonna do anything, even though I'm a Celtics fan, with the injury. And I don't think that we all know the Knicks ain't doing shit. Come on. Like, let's be honest. Are the Knicks doing shit? Knicks ain't doing shit. All right. Like, we all know this. So whether you like the Nuggets, whether you like OKC's bum ass, all right, whether you like the Spurs, I feel like the West is going to win over the East this year, especially with all the injuries in the East with Tyrese Halliburton, Jason Tatum, because I don't believe in the Knicks. I mean, the Knicks are cute. They're a cute story, right? Knicks are a little cute story with the new head coach and shit. CEO, can you finally agree that Brown and Tatum are finally a conversation because he's an all-star starter? I mean, listen, Brown is good. He held down the fort while Tatum was gone, so I'll give him credit for that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if we don't have Tatum, I don't see us doing anything at all. And by the way, if the Knicks end up going to the championship game, I can see somebody coming out the West bouncing them. I don't believe in them. I'm just being honest. I don't believe in the Knicks. They always choke spectacularly. When you expect them to, perform well, they always choke. And the Pats will win the bowl if they play the Rams. But if they play Seattle, they might lose. I mean, Nazi, you're losing either way, nigga. So shut the fuck up with your little Mickey Mouse ass run. No one takes you seriously. The Knicks ain't winning shit. Yeah, I don't trust the Knicks, even though I think a little nigga's retarded. I said that plenty of times. I don't think the Knicks are winning anything. I think it's all hype. You know what I'm saying? I like them coming out the East is good enough for them, in my opinion. But I don't see them beating the Nuggets. I don't see them beating. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of find it hard to believe they'll beat OKC. I'm gonna be honest. And that fat RJ so fucking stupid. He doesn't. I mean, no. RJ watches a ton of basketball, probably more than I do. So, but he likes the Knicks. So, he's gonna be a little bit biased towards his Knicks. But listen, this is my official take. I think whoever comes out the West is going to win this year. I don't trust the East this year. I don't see the Knicks winning shit. That's my official prediction. I feel like the West will win it all this year, whoever that be. So I have no work today until tomorrow. I have to, facts, sure, yeah. So that's my official prediction. No bias. My official prediction is the West is going to win the championship, whether that be the Nuggets, whether that be, unfortunately, OKC, because I got to hear little Nick's dumbass. But I feel like the West is going to win it. I don't see the anybody at the East winning shit this year. I'm going to be honest. OKC are going. Fuck. OKC are going to win the West. For the Spurs, or that's just my opinion. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you, all you need is an elite big man to destroy the Knicks. I don't believe in the Knicks, so I'm gonna be honest. And it's not my bias towards or against the Knicks. It's just I don't trust New York. They always choke. I mean, let's be honest. They don't have the it factor. They always choke. Brunson's really good, but I don't think he has the championship DNA. I'm gonna be honest with you. Will you be shocked if the No, I wouldn't. If the Knicks lose round one, I would not be shocked. But I mean, it would be very anticlimactic. But I don't think they'll lose first round. But I wouldn't be shocked either. The West are going to win the finals. Yeah, I agree with you, Jordan. The West is going to win, whether that be the Nuggets, whether that be, unfortunately, OKC, whether that be the Spurs. I don't know, but I don't trust the East. So I'm be honest, I don't trust the East.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
Well, first of all, I just want to sit here and say the fact that all you guys are worried about the Knicks, I can semi hear you guys upstairs, is beyond ridiculous. If we're so fucking trash, why are you guys so worried about us?
No, we're not saying you're trash. We're just talking about the Knicks' probability of winning it all.
We're coming out the East. I don't give a fuck.
No, I said if you come out the East, I said I find it very hard that you're gonna beat the West. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Other than OKC in Denver, Who we own Denver, by the way, too. I just want to let you guys know. We have a winning record against Denver last year and this year. And OKC's on a down. Who else is beating us? Who else? The Spurs?
I have hard chance to no. I think that the Denver Nuggets and the OKC have a legit chance to beat you. But the Spurs, I'm iffy about that because they're so young. But I don't know. I don't. But it would be an interesting series. That's all I got to say. Well, according to Lil Nick, the Spurs would beat.
It's ironic that he's saying that when we beat the Spurs, and yet his team is 3-1 against the Spurs this year. This is a new year, RJ. Okay, yeah, fine. So if it's a new year, don't you think the Knicks will get better instead of worse? We don't have Thibs anymore. Just letting y'all know.
And your new coach, you have faith in him?
More than Thibs, absolutely. He has finals experience.
Theoretically speaking, what if you flame out in a spectacular way? Are you done with the Knicks?
Well, what's flame out?
You just get bounced on the way to finals.
Are you saying we lose if we lose in going to the finals?
Right.
Well, it depends. If did Brunson get hurt or something like that, then.
Oh, wait. But Mike Brown lost the first round in his first year. He's JB 2.0.
Okay, time out. First of all, Mike Brown's been to a finals. Granted, with LeBron, but still has been to a finals. Here's my thing, though. Y'all have JB Witherspoon beating us, and we beat him. And time out, Rozier, why are we taking you seriously about coaches? You wanted fucking Missoula fired.
Yeah, that's a whole fact. That is a whole fact.
So if you don't like Mike Brown, that makes me like Mike Brown even more. Yeah, we have Missoula as coach if fucking Roger was running the Celtics.
I mean, Joe Mazzulla is a very good head coach, so I never understood that take.
Listen, what he's doing right now is spectacular. If he won Coach of the Year, I have no problem with it. You lost your best player, you lost Porzingis. This was basically a semi-rebuild, and you're the second team in the East, no worse than a top 4 seed. I said I will want him gone if he doesn't win another chip for us. No, you called him Doc Rivers 2.0. I remember that specifically.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
I remember that specifically.
Bro, it was year 3. He came off of winning a championship last year, and he said Doc Rivers 2.0. That was fucked up.
Man, when the Knicks get bounced in popping champagnes. Okay, if you're going to roast the Knicks, can you put proper grammar? You fuck shit. Man, when the Knicks get bounced in popping champagne. What the fuck? First of all, you're not even old enough to open champagne, you little fag. So shut the fuck up, please. But CEO, let's go over, as we all wrap up. CEO, probably 8:30. Let's go over the NBA All-Stars. All right, CEO. All right. They've been announced this week. You feel me? Very I wouldn't say controversial, but some some thoughts about that. NBA All-Stars 2026. And these are the starters. This is not the reserve, CEO. The reserves have not been announced yet. All right, let me share my screen. Yeah, because Doc Rivers won a chip and didn't do anything with it. I don't want Missoula to do the same. Bro. Najee, please go away, bro. Just worry about your Patriots choking the next 2 weeks, all right?
Thanks.
But CEO, we got Tyrese Maxey, Cade Cunningham, Jaylen Brown, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Jalen Brunson, the best player in the NBA. CEO, your thoughts on this list?
All right, so, Jaylen Brown deserved. Cade Cunningham, good. Brunson, good. Tyrese Maxey. This is good.
All right. Well, CEO, as we look at the West, we have Stephen Wardell Curry, Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, Nikola Jokic is injured. We don't know if he's coming to play or not. And Victor Wembanyama. Your thoughts, CEO?
All right, Steph, doing what he always does.
Okay.
Luca, all right. SGA, fuck no, that's horrible. Let's see. Victor, you got to put the face of the league. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Nikola Jokic is the best center in the league, so agreed.
Now,
It's not horrible. I've seen a lot worse in previous years.
Now, CO. Now with the West, right? There was two names that weren't on here, and we should Ant just said it. Oh, what's good, Kaiju? What's good, y'all? I love the haters are crying now. We get that 7th.
Kaju's like such a fucking retard. It's not even funny at this point. Like this dude, like he'll seal clap for any slop like his team's put out there, bro. You're first of all, bro, you are officially kicked out of the Knicks and the Yankees fan base. So fuck off.
He was never a Knicks fan. He was in the Celtics.
Oh yeah, Celtic. Yeah, I don't know. I'm in Celtics and
never welcome here, nigga.
You know what I'm saying, Mister rooting for Boston. Do you think we forgot about that?
Yeah, I remember that. That was bad. That was bad. What else? Yeah. CEO. Well, Todd said it. Anthony Edwards was left off this list, and CEO now just to show context. CEO. I'm gonna look up the stats right now. CEO. Just give me like 1 minute. What the fuck is that? By the way, what score?
17-3 Seahawks up. 17-13.
Okay. 17-13. Who's up? Seahawks?
Seahawks, yeah.
Okay. Well, it seems like I might turn. What quarter is it?
Oh, it's halftime.
All right, I'll turn on late in the fourth if I'm still awake. All right, and then let me get up Steph Curry's numbers real quick, CEO. You know what I'm saying? So CEO, Steph Curry made the All-Star list this week, and here are Steph Curry's full numbers. We got 27, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, shooting 47% from the field goal, CEO.
Okay.
We have Anthony Edwards averaging almost 30 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and shooting 49.5% from the field. Do you think Anthony Edwards should have got the starting position over Steph Curry?
Yeah, I agree.
You think Ant should have been over Curry?
Yes.
And Ant's team, I think, is Curry's number 8. I think Ant is number 6, or his team is number 5 or 6. So, yo, what's good, y'all? This has been the greatest NFL season ever. We got
okay, that's Kaiju.
Yeah, come on, Kaiju, bro.
Fuck off.
I don't know. That might be Donnie the way how he was talking about hockey and soccer.
Yeah, I kind of agree with the little nigga on this, which is crazy, but Curry was just legacy and face bias. Yeah, I mean, because Ant's numbers are better and his team's doing better, so he got snubbed.
With that being said, CEO, LeBron James does not make his first NBA All-Star starter in technically his appearance since 2004. CEO, your thoughts?
My thoughts are shout out to LeBron, man Braun.
That's crazy. He's coming from you.
Yeah, I know, but shout out to old man Braun. Doing this for as long as you've done it. I don't expect him to keep you can't expect this is like he's been what like 20 years straight or something crazy like that. You can't expect him to keep making these all-star teams when he's like fucking 50. So I'm not shocked, or it's nothing like we all know he's about to retire any minute. So shout out to old man Braun. Unfortunately, snapped his streak, but again, I feel like his retirement's coming up real soon. So,
I mean, LeBron's stats are he's averaging points with 6 rebounds, 7 assists, and shooting 50 from the field. So, I mean, not bad stats. I'll probably put him on the reserve as a bench. But CEO, did you hear the little beef between LeBron and Jeannie Buss, where Jeannie Buss was saying she wasn't a fan, she didn't like how LeBron came to the Lakers, acting like he was gonna save the franchise, how she didn't like the fact that LeBron and Rich Paul were trying to hoodwink the team from her. We got a woman versus a black man, CEO. Your thoughts on that?
My thoughts are, listen, I criticized the 2020 championship heavily.
Yes.
Heavily.
I have no problem with it.
But they wouldn't have won shit without LeBron there. So I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. And Jeannie Buss, bro, you can't even you can't even claim ownership from the team from your brother properly. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm just keeping it a bug. Like,
it took her brother's shine away and took the ownership from her and sold it to another guy.
Right. So it's like, oh, like I need to be the face, and this is why I don't like this whole nepo bullshit. Like, it's like the owner, the whole ownership nepotism. Like, I get it, it's a family business, yada yada, but it's just it's so fucking. When your team is this big, like it should just be a fucking publicly traded company at this point. Like it needs to be owned by one family, like it's a monarch shit. It's fucking corny, and it leads to shit like this. Like Jeannie Buss thinks that she's hot shit. She's because her daddy was the owner, so now she's the owner, but she's not qualified to fucking scrub the floors at the basketball court at the arena. She's not qualified to do that shit, but she's only there because of her father. So like the fact of the matter is that she can say whatever the fuck she wants, but at the end of the day, she's gonna keep on having to simp for players if she's gonna win anything. Because if she thinks this is a good look, like the Lakers brand this, the Lakers brand that, niggas, they don't give a fuck. If you don't treat, especially in the NBA, like more so than the NFL, but if you don't treat niggas with some proper respect, you ain't gonna get players. Shut the fuck up. Simple as that.
CEO, this is a female owner. You're shot. This should be working, CEO. It's a female owner. This is what Master J wants. You feel me?
No, it's just like I at the end of the point. Listen, I'm not even gonna shit on her because she's a female owner, right? Just write the checks and stay the fuck out of the business. Like, that's your whole thing. Like, get your money, write the checks, let the basketball operations people do what they got to do. If they're not doing a good job, then you fire them and hire more basketball operations people, and then you keep it moving. All right. But this whole oh, I need to be involved in this shit all the time, and like she doesn't know shit, bro. She when her dad was running the Lakers, wasn't she like fucking pretending to be a cheerleader or something? Like, the fuck is this shit, bro? Like, she has no managerial experience whatsoever. All right. Like, and the same goes for the brother. I'm gonna just be honest. Like the Buss kids are just a horrible ownership in general that pisses me off every time I speak about them.
Hell yeah.
Now you don't see why I don't root for them. They're a bunch of clowns. Yeah, I mean, it's just ever since Dr. Buss died, his children have been an utter complete disaster class. And I know the media simped for Jeannie Buss over her brother. Like, they were simping it up. Huh?
I wonder why.
Yeah, we wonder why. It was, because she was a woman, so they simped over her brother and talk about how horrible he was, and Jeannie Buss, whatever the fuck, the Stephen A's of the world, the chameleon Stephen A, the fake nigga with no values, empty suit bitch.
Well, he scored 51 points against a college team coming off working out in New York City in February.
Like, yeah, I mean, you know what? I'll give Stephen A. Like, Stephen A., you're a perfect politician. This is why you're getting into the world of politics now, because you're a zero. You have zero values. You have no beliefs. You're an empty suit, and you simp for whatever's profitable for you in the moment. Just like you simp for Jeannie Buss when it was woke for you, and then this. I know this went into the Stephen A. hating session, but Stephen A. is a bitch. So,
well, Stephen A. is the reason why Jeannie Buss is even being talked about right now. Because, listen, Dr. Buss kids are horrible, but they're all just as bad. But the brothers get majority of the blame. They got shot on by fucking ESPN. Jeannie Buss is getting praised for shitting on LeBron and it's like, Jeannie, hold on, Jeannie. If you don't like how LeBron and Rich Paul are running shit, why don't, and then also another thing, she said that LeBron wasn't appreciative when they drafted Bronny. I'm like, why did you even draft Bronny in the first place? Tell LeBron no. You think Dr. Jerry Buss would have done this shit?
Right. Either you're gonna give the players power, or you're not. You can't be just like giving them power, then bitching about it afterwards. Right. So you got to pick and choose. You can't pick and choose. You got to pick either you're gonna give LeBron power to be a de facto GM, or you're not. But you can be like, okay, I'll let him do this, but I won't let him do that, and then I'll let him do this, but because at that point you're sending mixed signals, and it's just a bad, poorly run operation. But again, I expect nothing different. I remember distinctly. You're right, ESPN and Stephen A. specifically simping for Virginia Buss, which is why Stephen A. is such a bitch, such a fake motherfucker. He's as real as his fucking hairline, but. At the end of the day, I'm a side with LeBron on this one because Jeannie Buss has no idea what she's doing.
You know how bad it is that CEO is siding with fucking LeBron on this shit? That's how bad you are, fucking Jeannie. You fucking clown. We don't have no problem criticizing one. We do it every fucking day. You're a fucking whore. Like, bro, I've never seen a blue. Say what you want. The Lakers are, when you think of the NBA, you think of the Lakers or the Celtics. One of the two. They're synonymous. You cannot, and you took it since I gotta look this up. When did Dr. Buss die? Like, I have to look this shit up. When did he pass away? Look up Dr. Buss. He died February, so 2013. That's Dr. Buss, February 18th. Wow, we're actually about to be almost 13 years since he's passed away. What have the Lakers done? You missed Kobe Bryant's last few years were horrible. He played like 8 games until his last year. You won the bubble chip, which a lot of people don't even credit that. You missed the playoffs multiple times with LeBron. You got bounced by the Nuggets multiple times. You have considerably. The whole Lonzo Ball thing, you failed that operation. So your whole thing since Dr. Buss died since 2014 all the way to 2026, you've won one bubble title, a conference championship, and nothing else. Who thought? Who? Why?
Yeah.
Whoa, time out. Whoa. Because Little Nig just said something. I gotta look this up real quick. Are you guys losing to the Raptors right now, Little Nig?
I swear, if we lose to the Raptors, I'm fine.
Yes, 59-52, CEO. Raptors are up.
Yo, if you lose to the Raptors, bro, that'd be. I mean, I'd enjoy that, obviously.
Home as well, too, CEO.
Hey, yo, Lil Nig, bro. You still confident, bro?
And you have that team beating us. Fucking Raptors, dog. Fuck out of here. Come on, CEO. Like, bro, just stop hating. I'm not the enemy. Little Nig's the enemy, all right?
I mean, Little Nig is annoying. I ain't gonna lie. His little OKC dick riding or SCA dick riding. I would love nothing for him not to make the finals. So that's what I want. I don't want them to make it.
And to wrap up this stream, CEO, Jimmy Butler has torn his ACL. Is this the end for Jimmy Buckets, CEO? Do you see him ever coming back being even semi the same? Is this like a Clay thing, or what's up, CEO?
Yeah, I think this is the end. I don't see him he's just not the same anymore. Age is catching up to him. This is the nail in the coffin. He'll be a decent rotation player maybe, but I don't see him ever recapturing his glory like he did with Miami. So.
Yeah, so what it is. Unfiltered Sports Podcast. Another one next week will be my birthday day. That's Sunday. Oh, speaking of that, CEO, I just want to make it clear. Once again, we want to promote what we're doing here. All-Star Weekend, me, CEO, and Brandon will have our top 75 relist because speaking of Stephen A., ESPN is so dog shit that me, CEO, and Brandon have to fucking redo it. All right. the first stream of the playoffs of the NBA, we will be doing a top 5 players of each franchise, which CEO I already finished. It took me like 2.5 days to do. Very good research. You feel me? It was a long fucking hard journey. And I'm still like correcting it, whatever. And then the first stream of the Eastern/Western Conference Finals, we will be doing the top 10 players of each decade CEO. All right.
Yeah.
Then, go ahead.
All I gotta say is I saw Master J said, Sam Brown was injured.
Oh shit.
I'll say this, bro. I'm telling you, Patriots fans now, if for whatever reason, if the Seahawks go into the Super Bowl with the backup or Matthew Stafford snaps his shit up, I will cancel your Super Bowl and I will act like on this podcast, we will act like you won nothing. Okay? I'm telling you right now, because that means you sold your soul to do that shit, because there's no fucking way.
This would probably be worse than anything Brady's done.
Right. So fuck out of here with that. Okay, no, he's fine. All right, but all right.
He's already nicked up anyway, so it is what it is. Once again, the NFL is garbage. He agreed. World Cup's on the way.
You know, TOP, now that your Bears got eliminated, time to brush up on some soccer.
Yeah, TOP, you're a Spanish guy. You should get on. You should be into soccer, and also, see, I'm actually adding a segment, right? Me and Brandon talk on the phone. We're adding a Brandon topic list. Brandon finds a horrible list topic where he finds the most egregious list that Bleacher Report. And he's good at doing this. I'll give him credit for that, because the rage baiting that he had me doing on the phone, he'll find a list that's so bad that we're gonna review it on stream, CEO. How bad ESPN, Bleacher Report, whoever else covers sports, how bad these fucking lists are. Horrible these fucking lists are.
All right. All right. We'll see.
So, guys, after this dog shit NFL season with the Patriots in the Super Bowl with Drake May, Mike Vrabel, we got soccer, we got basketball, we got fucking UFC is back. You know what I'm saying? Patty's lost. Great UFC. We got Volk and Diego coming up. Boxing next week. We got Shakur versus Timipo Lopez. We got some good sports coming up. All right.
Thanks.
So it is what it is. CEOs, anything you want to say to the peasants?
No, I got nothing from them.
Hey, we can't tell you how to get smarter because you get dumber every fucking stream. So, thanks. But until next time, peace.